Well, you guys, we meet again. Here we are. I'm just so excited because, of course, 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way, the finale just aired a few days ago. It was the wedding episode that we have anticipated. This was the most anticipated wedding of the year. I'm just going to say it.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
No pressure.
Princess Di and Charles have nothing on us, I guess.
I mean, from a personal standpoint, selfishly, I was excited because I was also part of it. I was there. I couldn't believe I was there. So thank you for inviting me. That was extremely sweet of you. But what was it like for you to watch your own wedding back on TV? Was that weird?
No, it wasn't weird. We were also waiting for it, for months and months to see it at the same time everybody did. And we cried again as we did at the wedding. But it was beautiful.
Yeah, it really was. It was we're in a unique situation where we could look back on like this and how we kind of had to keep on the down low a lot about it over the last 6 months. So that was the harder part so it's almost like a relief that we can come out with all of our pictures and everything, and you can come out that you were there and all that kind of stuff. So it was great. We're so happy that you were there. You were a blessing there. You were so much fun. Yeah. I won't tell anybody who you went home with, but I'm kidding.
Let me tell you though, driving in Mexico at night in a rental car, I was a little nervous just cause, but I made it. That's why I gave myself a 2-drink minimum, and I still.
Yeah, you did good.
Yeah. Especially being out in wine country and the roads aren't the best out there.
Yeah, I was very nervous for that. But the hardest part, you're right, was I had a folder on my phone that said K and A. I wouldn't even say Kenny and Armando. I was so paranoid. I was like, nobody can know what these initials mean. It is a secret.
And I was going to say, at least when you drove home, you didn't end up in downtown Tijuana or something in the middle of the night.
Yeah. No, I found my way back to my hotel. It was all good, but it was just what an incredible night. And it's so weird because it was 90 Day, all the couples, right? So it wasn't just you guys. I wish you guys got more airtime, but it was nice to see the wedding. It was nice to see the vows all over again. Gosh, did it feel surreal to watch again, or are you just kind of used to it at this point because the wedding was a few months ago?
Obviously, no. I mean, I think for anybody that's been married, they'll tell you that a lot of times in the moment you forget a lot and everything goes so fast, and it did. So looking back on it was really nice. Although I also feel like, oh my God, I wanted to see this or I wanted to see that, but obviously a lot of it was cut out. So I am left a little bit with that, but we have, pictures and stuff to look back on, which is always nice.
It's the truth. When you're in a wedding, like we were, like, being the grooms and that, everything is a blur. You don't remember 75-80% of what happened. Yeah. So this was nice to like, oh, I didn't know that. And then you get to see different things that you weren't around to see.
You actually get to experience your own wedding.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Exactly.
Yes. I didn't realize when I watched it, I didn't know, because I was sitting in the audience, that you didn't allow yourself to see each other beforehand.
The whole day.
Yeah, the whole day. The whole day. We didn't see each other, and you saw on I was embarrassed because the curtain we were behind, and it had a curtain between us, and we couldn't see each other either. I didn't know everybody could see us through that. I'm like wiping my nose
because of the sun.
Oh, I thought it was like a cool effect, like a hologram.
Yeah, I know. It was like we're going to go out on stage on concert or something like that.
And then really quick, tell everyone, why did you, I love that. Why did you decide to go on the outsides of the aisle separately? I really loved that.
Yeah, what we did was, because normally like the groom might come up first and then the bridesmaids and all that thing, and then the bride comes up, but obviously we're both grooms. But we thought about it, and we thought, because we didn't want one to walk up before the other, and we didn't want to walk up together. We thought, we got to this point because we both took different paths in our lives. We both experienced a lot of things in our lives without each other, but the paths we took led to each other.
To come together.
Yeah. So that's how we took it. We were even taking our own paths up to the altar and then come down together. So it was like, that's where we truly, our paths connected. And from now on, we're on the same path together.
Oh, that was beautiful. I've never experienced a wedding where the entrance was like that. I thought it was really unique and cool.
Yeah, everybody's like facing the middle, and then we come out the side. Like, what the hell's going on?
You threw us for a loop.
I know all the phones are like, whoops.
and then it's what side do I go on? I don't want to exclude either one of them. So yeah.
Well, I didn't know what side either one of us was on. So everything was mixed, which was good.
Yeah. And it does go by quick. And I love, Armando, you were talking in the episode about how you were nervous. And then as soon as you saw Kenny, it just kind of melted away. Is that a thing that happens where it just, your brain calms down as soon as you see the other person?
Truly, yeah, for sure. I mean, even behind the curtain, as soon as I got there, I was nervous the whole way coming to the venue. And as soon as I got there, I started getting emotional and just everything kind of cleared out, I guess. And just thinking about Kenny, and again, it was like nobody was around us. And I am a shy person, and I don't like all the attention on me, all eyes on me. But at that moment, I didn't think of anyone or anything.
I'm a little different. All eyes on me.
That's why you balance each other out.
Yes.
You have one main and one support. And you can switch off, but yeah.
So I loved watching the show because I saw you in a couple of the scenes when we were saying our vows and stuff, and you got emotional. That was really sweet too. So thank you for like connecting with our story. Here, I'm gonna get a little emotional now.
I'll give him a minute, but truly, I mean, that was also one of the reasons why we invited you, because early on when we met you, we really connected with you, and just the vibe you gave and the love you expressed. I'm going to get emotional. Oh my God.
The support you gave us, because support is really important. And, and sometimes you get some bad stuff online and different things. And when you get really support from people that you can tell really feel your story and really connect with it. And, your life is completely different than ours, like our kind of existence. So it's nice that you can connect with us, and we really felt it from you. And that's why we really wanted you there.
That is I'm going to cry now too. Thank you. That was so sweet. I always get choked up in weddings, but because of what you've been through just to get to that point, how could we not cry happy tears? It's just so you went through what did you say even on the episode? You're like, we beat the system.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah, I mean, because we fought it. We were denied last season to get married, and I never thought it would happen. So to see that it finally came about, that we were able to sign those official documents, really meant a lot for us, because again, it was unexpected. And it was something we fought for.
It's true. Last year last season when we went for our license, we really were blindsided because same-sex marriage had been legal in Mexico since 2015. But each state can deny you if they want to. And that's what they did for us. So when we went in there and they denied us, that was reality. It's really happened to us. We really thought we were going in there just to sign the paperwork, pay the fee or whatever, and be on our way. And when they said, no, you're denied, it was a shock.
Oh, I can't even. When was that?
Last season. It was like, actually, it was almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It took a while because we had to go to human rights, and then that took a while. Then the pandemic hit. Yeah. So all the government offices and stuff weren't doing anything. They weren't processing anything. So it took even longer.
Yeah.
So it was a long process.
What was the wedding? What you imagined it would be when it all came together?
Yeah, I mean, it was that and more, obviously. I could have married him, at the court office. It would have been fine back then. But I don't know if you caught on the show and when I was in my interview sections, is that, I tried to tame him down a little bit because he wanted, an elephant there, lions and tigers. He wanted everything there. And I said, we have to calm down. We don't need that. We don't need this. And like, he was surprised about the fireworks because I told him we had to cut that and stuff. And it surprised him. But like I said there, after we got going and after planning it, I thought, this really does need to be a big celebration for a lot of reasons. One reason was because it really was his official, like, I am here. This is what I am. I'm Marion. It was a big celebration, his big coming out, like there's no going back. This is it. And, I wanted to show that our relationship, and he wanted to show our relationship was just like anybody else's, but we're just happened to be two men that fell in love together. So it was a big deal. And the other thing was too, is because I talked about everybody I lost in the 80s and 90s to the AIDS, HIV epidemic that didn't get to live their full life. So many people died from 19 to their 30s and never got to live a life and never dreamed they could get married ever. I never thought I could either. And here we are. And I wanted to do it for the people that didn't get to live today, to see how the world has changed and how we can do everything that everybody else can do. Because that's all we wanted, was just to be like everybody else and just be able to do and get married like everyone.
Yeah, it was beautiful. The fireworks was so cute because I didn't know what was happening at the end of the wedding either. I just was told, stay, there's a surprise. Yeah. And I didn't know that Armando, did you mention, Kenny, that Armando didn't know? Because I don't know.
He didn't know. He wanted them. And I told him that we need to cut some costs. We need to cut them out. And so we cut them out. But then I went back and planned it again and paid like off the casino. Saw that I paid for it and all that kind of stuff. He was shocked. He never thought it was coming. He thought that was something he wasn't going to get.
Yeah, I thought since we're cutting out the sunset.
I didn't get my freaking sunset, but he had his fireworks.
Oh my gosh. No, it was so cute. And then watching the episode, seeing your reaction, because even though it's, again, when you're in it, you can't see it happening. So watching it on TV and seeing just how genuinely surprised you were, it was so cute to see how happy you were with that. It was the perfect. Yeah. And I got to say, that dance floor was amazing. My soul came alive on that dance floor. It was so fun.
Mine too.
No, it was great. I loved it. It was amazing. And it was nice that you got to meet Armando's family and see everything and see how his father really did embrace everything too.
Yeah, that was funny because that was throughout the whole season. We wondered how would your dad react to the wedding? Was he going to show up when he's there? How is he going to react to you kissing? And I have to say, I cried watching your dad's reaction off camera when they asked him about it. And he said it was perfect.
I did too. Just hearing that, I cried as well because I didn't expect that. And I mean, you didn't see this, but even going to the venue, he still seemed like not sure about it and not too comfortable. So obviously I was a little nervous even at the wedding, until I finally got that out of my mind. But so it was really good to see him smile even, just smiling, watching us.
Shed a tear.
That was a surprise.
I thought he did. I was like, is Armando's dad smiling right now? I thought, look at him.
Let me say something else about Armando's dad and the process he had to go through. Because we also got some flack. I got more flack, but because they thought I was pushing Armando to push him about accepting him. Then eventually it was coming to the wedding and all that kind of stuff. And sometimes that people don't understand that sometimes people need a nudge. They need a little tough love to come full circle like he did. And when he said he wasn't coming to the wedding, because his phone call on the show, when he called him and said, are you coming? His dad said, nope. That was just like 2 weeks before the wedding. And he was very upset. Like, he's really not going to come. And I told him about sending the text to him so he could read it and reread it, how you really feel about it. He ended up deciding to come on his own. And the reason I say this is because I wanted him to sit in those seats and watch the wedding, because I want him to see how many people were there that supported Armando or supported our relationship. And then he might think, this isn't bad. This is normal. These people don't see any difference in these two guys. And that's exactly what he did. He thought, this is normal. It's perfect. And I knew if he sat there, he would feel that. He'd feel proud of his son, because everybody else there was proud of it and happy for him. And it really was like almost like an epiphany for him. And I think if he wouldn't have came, he wouldn't be where he is today. And he might have regretted it and thought, why didn't I go to that? It was such a big deal to him. And so I wanted on all fronts. I wanted him to be able to be happy with himself for going and to support his son. So I think it really worked out perfectly.
And I think you did it the right way. He chose on his own, but he needed some time to process all of that. And I'm sure even during the wedding, he was still processing. It was a big moment of growth for him. And growth is really scary.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it sure is. And it was nice to see that. And, throughout this whole experience, our relationship has grown tremendously. We talk more than we ever have. We're more, we share more love. We show each other more. And, I wouldn't change a thing just because of that.
His sister Celine, which she was at the wedding, but she lives a long ways away. But she said to us that all of this, him coming out, him being with me, the wedding, everything has actually made their family closer. It brought them together more, let them open up more, and they're more personal, show each other emotion more and everything like that. So she said it actually helped her family become a better family at the end of the day with it, which is an amazing thing too.
Because I think what they thought was something bad at some point, it turned into something, being a blessing for our family.
Oh, let me say,
not that I am a blessing, but
the whole thing. Well, when you open your mind, anything is possible, and you open your mind up to love and possibilities, your life and your inner feeling is just so much better. And there was people, I'm kind of addressing some things because you're the first interview we've done post wedding, is that I saw some people over the season call Armando's dad homophobic. He was never homophobic. He never said a bad thing. Even, before this, they never had any problems with gay people or anything like that. But it was just something that it wasn't a dream he had in his mind for his son, so everything he ever thought of for 30 some years just went down the toilet. So it's a process like that. It wasn't that he was homophobic, because he's not. So I wanted to make that clear too. It had nothing to do with that. It was just something that he never saw coming, kind of thing. Yeah.
And I think a lot of parents go through that. You have an idea of what you think your kids are going to be like, or even growing up as they're in your life, who they are. And as young adults, we're still figuring out who we are. So once we become comfortable, we get the courage to express ourselves, but that doesn't make it easier for our parents who still have an idea of what we were to them.
Yeah.
So it's so much challenging of old mindsets and just our comfort zone, it's taking people out of their comfort zone. And the journey you guys have gone on has taken you out of your comfort zones in every way possible, emotionally and also physically. Kenny, you're in Mexico now, your family's in Florida. What was it like seeing everyone together dancing under the moon?
Yes. It was amazing. It was amazing. I can't even express how happy it made me, and just having all my kids, my grandson there, and actually my new grandson was there too. He was in the belly, but he was there. Yeah, but it was just the best feeling ever. And just being with Armando, I just felt like this great, big, happy, blended family, and everyone was just so in love with everybody there. It was just the high was on so many levels. It just really was, the whole thing.
I have so many videos from dancing that night. And I think I had probably one glass of wine too many. I didn't get drunk, but I was so happy that I kept singing in the videos, and I ruined my own videos because I was singing along with the song. So it's like, I don't even want to post all of them because I'm annoyed at myself.
No, you need to. And even I do that too, because sometimes I'm like, he'll be recording something and I goes, you talk. I said, just put music over it. so that's how he does it. Throw some different music on it, you're good.
I know, but do you really need a green gus singing along with Como La Flor? Like, just chill out, Sandy. Like, it was just, there were so many other moments I wish I would have captured without singing along. But again, it was the perfect ending. The thought you put into that wedding, from everything from the decorations, the decor was absolutely beautiful. The winery, really, Armando, you did good.
Also with Armando
together.
You did.
Yeah,
it was so perfect. It was, the music was fun. The food, everything. Like, I feel like I got married that day. Like it was just such a wonderful day. That was one of my favorite days in my entire life, was going to your wedding.
Oh, wow. Jeez. Well, thank you so much for that. Again, we're so happy you were there. Your friend was great. Everything was it was really a great time. And that's what we wanted. We just want everybody comfortable, happy, joyous, just celebrate.
And isn't that a cool metaphor as well, to know that you've come to this point, you fought so hard, and then to look around you and see see the people that love you and know that love is there. But it took the courage to go the path you did. And then you can see it. It's a tangible, like, wow, look what we did around. It's just neat.
Oh, for sure. I mean, even like when we did the gay anthem, I was tearing up there, just how everybody was celebrating us. And, it was just, it's a feeling I can't explain, but it just was amazing. It really was.
And it's true. Love is love. That's all that matters.
Yep. And love wins. And did you ever go on a honeymoon? I forgot to ask. Did you even?
No, we haven't yet.
So
But
busy.
a couple months or a couple weeks after the wedding, we flew to Mexico City and had a great time there. It was like just a pre-honeymoon, but we want to go to Switzerland.
Oh,
So that's on our list. So I think that'll be happening within the next so many months.
yeah.
We're hoping for that. And we
It's
have,
almost the 1 year anniversary, so
yeah.
I'm pushing them out because then we got the holidays. I'm like, ugh. It's hard to plan, but hopefully.
Yeah. Well, especially with the show and stuff, it's like life needs to slow down for a second for you to even enjoy a
Yeah.
honeymoon.
We have next week is the big tell-all. So we got one more week of some stuff.
I know. I got to say, I saw a preview for the tell-all and I was nervous for you. I was nervous for all the couples because I know that was already filmed, but is there anything we should expect or do we not want to give any spoilers at all?
Well, I can't give spoilers, but here and there it gets a little messy. It's hard to say, but it's going to be, it'll surprise some people about how it goes. There's a lot of laughter, there's a lot of fun. I freaking cry here or there, but
Again.
but people will like it. They really will. It's a good time.
Yeah. It's why we watch the tell-alls. We love getting the up close and personal moments. And I have to say, I think, how has this been received from fans? I know they love you, but after the wedding episode, did you feel all the more love? Was there anything?
Oh my gosh.
Really?
Yeah, big time. I mean, it's totally surprised. Our inbox is just flooded. I can't get to everyone. I feel really bad because it's like, I really want to thank every single person. And it's like, oh, I can't, because I got to live life. And actually been like yesterday, I was just reading some, I was just tearing up, just by reading the things people are saying to us is just overwhelming and just so sweet and something, that we didn't expect. And to see that practically everybody cried on our wedding, seeing our wedding, it's just, it does your heart good.
It surprised me that I didn't really realize how many people for the last 2 years that we've been on the show really got invested in our story and really wanted to see this wedding happen. And just all the messages and comments that we got, it just blew us both away that they were really, really rooting for us. And I didn't even realize how much they were. So it was very touching. It was just an unbelievably wonderful feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I just love the reason I loved you from the beginning is because you operate from here. You operate from your heart first. And when you are so vulnerably share yourself on camera and off, it helps people do the same thing. So you kind of help bring us back into our own hearts just by you being able to go there within yourself and within your relationship. And I want to thank you for reminding us what life is all about. It's these moments and the willingness to share and be true to yourself.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you.
Couldn't have said it better. That was amazing. Thank you. That's like I said, we told you last year on the first season when you interviewed with us then and we met you that, we really went into the show just to be ourselves and to really put our reality out there. And, nothing was manufactured with us. Nothing was set up. This is us and how we were. And, sometimes it wasn't the prettiest maybe here or there, but it's, it's what it is. We all, everybody has many facets to them and many sides to them. And you got to see a lot of them. And I think it played well. And I think it resonated with people, which I'm very happy about.
It did. And I hope I know the season's done, but we're not done with you. Like, I don't know what we need to do. Tell us if we need to start a group or I don't want to say a protest. That sounds violent, but what do we need to do to make sure we are included in your lives? I'm not ready to let you go.
And no, you'll see us again. We're doing some more pillow talks and things like that. There's more coming up for us. We have our story is not done. We have a long way to go on things and there's things brewing for us. And you saw things about adoption, surrogacy, different things like that. There's a lot of things still to come for us and decisions that we're making. So there's a lot coming up.
Okay, the adventure continues.
Yes, it does.
Also, shout out to the adorable dress that Truffles wore in the wedding.
We had with Hannah's dressmaker.
That matches. It's actually matching with Hannah.
Yeah, we'll have to put a better picture. Yeah, he made that dress for her too. He found a designer that made Hannah's dress. And then we said, oh my God, we need one for Trouble. He said, I'll do it. So he did it too.
That was so cute. I cannot even handle that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
Thank you both for your time. And I'm just so, I was going to say, I don't even know what to say, happy, whatever, but just thank you. I feel like it was a holiday on Sunday, like celebrating your wedding. It was just so special.
Really?
It was special.
We need to give you a free cameo.
May 22nd will forever be National Kenny and Armando Day. That is, I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it. So,
oh, you're the best. You're the best.
We love you. And somehow we'll see each other soon. Glass of wine,
Yes.
we'll do something.
Glasses. Yes.
Multiple. I'll try not to sing too loud.
We want to hear it.
Oh God bless you. You have a lot of patience. But Pillow Talk this Sunday night on TLC. And of course, the best place for you guys online. You're into Instagram, yeah?
Yeah. Tell all this Sunday.
Oh, the tell all is this Sunday. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
this Sunday. Our Instagram's at Kenneth_90day.
And Armando_90 day. You can also go to our website, KennyandArmando.com.
Ooh, which I have a couple of shirts from. So please, I love your shirts.
We have a lot of new stuff there too. So,
Yay. Well, thank you both.
Thank you.
And we love you and hope to see you again soon.
love you too.
Love you.